guys, today I'm on my own because I've been reading lots of books and Katie's been slacking. That's what I'm going with, not that she was worried about her exam results or, anything like that. She's slacking, okay? You tell her. She needs to be reading in the comments. Today I've got a review of The Daughter of Spoken Bone by Laini Taylor. Don't know how to pronounce that. I could be wrong. This book is like being smacked in the face by the YA genre itself. It started out really great. There was a girl with blue hair, she was all anime-esque, there was great best friend relationship, there was banter with the ex. It was great. It started out and it looked really promising. It all sounded good, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Until we got to the love interest. And from there, it got gradually worse and worse, like the star ratings were in a sad suicide pact and one by one decided to jump off the face of a cliff. My main problem with said love interest is just the horrific idea that two souls are meant for each other or whatever. I mean, it's just bad. It's just, excuse me whilst I'm sick for a minute, because why? Just somebody please tell me why this was ever a good idea. I mean, I know this book is supposed to be read by like 13-year-olds and stuff. It's all in the YA genre, but who thought it was a good idea to teach 13-year-olds that some guy who's going to be beautiful and perfect and he's going to have all these great characteristics about him is going to come along and just, turn up one day? That's a good idea. Yeah, souls are meant for each other. That's going to happen. Are we really trying to create the next generation of Tumblr users just scrolling through Tumblr all day and crying about how they're forever alone? Yeah, not a good idea. Totally not my life or anything. So the aforementioned love interest decided to infect the whole book with his contamination and contaminated the plot, the characters, just about any part of the book that I liked before was now infected with this horrific love thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, love is important in the books and stuff, but really just with the whole souls are meant for each other idea, before that, the plot was really fast-paced. There was a cool, intriguing mysteriousness about this hidden world that she was, the main character is a part of, and I was really enjoying that. I wanted to know more about it. The best friend banter was literally written down to a T. I liked that. It was something that I could have quite easily had conversations like that with my friends. I liked it. Until he was introduced, like I said. I mean, at first I didn't think it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be good and promising. There was a fight scene of all things. And it was just good. And then I realised there was that moment when you realise that everything was just going to... It wasn't a good moment. So then the characters, this infectious disease gradually creeped up upon them and then took the main character and turned it into a love bot, because seriously, she devoid of all personality that was interesting at the start. She no longer had any of the cool banter that she'd had at the beginning of the book. It was all gone and replaced by this love-struck teenager, I guess. I mean, if I wanted to see love-struck teenagers, I got that from when I went to school. I don't want to read about them in a book. I'm past that. I'm 20 years old. I don't need to see 13-year-olds falling in love. What's that about? And it wouldn't have been so bad if it was bad from the start. I could have just filed it on my 2-star shelf, or maybe even on my 1-star shelf, and forgotten about it, with a probably very sarcastic review, but it wouldn't have annoyed me quite so much. But no. Instead, there was this really intriguing plot, there was cool characters, and there was a cool in it, and there was a mysterious, magical world with a guy who made wishes and a war going on. It was all very intriguing, and it could have been great. Even despite the love interest, it could have gotten away with being like a 3-star book. Despite that horrendous error, it could have been good. But no, at the very end, she thinks, oh, I've got like 300 pages done of a probably like 400-ish page novel. And she decides that, oh shit, I haven't revealed all the secrets yet. Let's just info dump them like water bombs gone off over my head. Yeah, I wanted to hear that. So as you can probably tell, I didn't think this was a 5-star book. In the end, I'm probably going to give it like 2.5 stars because it wasn't awful. It was promising, and that was the most frustrating thing about it. The fact that it could have been good. It could have been a 3 or a 4-star novel. But instead, it was just bad. Sorry. So I hope that this review has been helpful. Leave your opinions of this book if you've read it in the comments below. and we'll reread them and respond to them and see if you agreed with me. Leave a like if you liked it and a subscribe if you want to see more from us, because we like that. And I'll catch you later. Bye.